Hi everybody and welcome back. We're still working on this Argo, doing basically the big teardown. I hadn't posted any other videos on it, because if you've got the manual, you pretty much can figure this out. How to remove all the cover, the roll bars and stuff like that. Some of the biggest things, or one of the hardest things I should say, is basically removing this engine. And if you'll see, there's 4 bolts on there that hold it. They're really in a bad spot. And the only way you can pretty much take this out is by looking on the underside. There's 3 pins, and you can kind of see the last one on this side way on the bottom. If you remove the front 2 pins, then you're able to tilt the whole motor and transmission. That makes it a lot easier to remove the engine. Otherwise, you're really going to struggle. And of course, we're over here looking at the floor pan, and that's the whole reason why I'm doing this, is the floor pan is so poorly rusted. And you can see, you know, there's that big hole on that side, and it's separated from the frame. And here's all the chain. On this particular model, it takes less than 40 feet of chain, 50-2. If you're ever wondering what size it is, and it's a 5/8 pitch. Now there's a lot of different types of chains you could purchase, and a lot of guys say, you know, you got to spend a lot of money to have good chain. But after doing a little bit of studying on this, I realized they all have about the same tensile strength. So you're looking for anything over 13,000 pounds. And I think that will be a good replacement. They have to be pre-stretched. I'm kind of doing this video as well for myself to see how the sprocket placement is. And here's the front cover, or the top cover. You can kind of see that the wiring that's on the back side of this, that's kind of was a mess, but luckily everything was connected, so it was easy to figure out, and it shouldn't be too hard to put back together. The only other thing I did find with this was that I had one bent axle on the front side. So I haven't ordered that yet, but I did order all the bearings to go back in it. A lot of them were real bad. You can kind of hear, I don't know if you could hear it. I'll turn one here. Doesn't sound good, does it? They're all like that. Some of them are a little grinding. So it's best to go ahead and replace all of them. There's 20 of them in total. And then here's the rest of here's the motor, and I got all the parts all scattered around here. Looks like a bit of a mess, but it'll all come together. Everything kind of needs to be cleaned, sanded, painted. But so far it hasn't been too bad. I've spent 3 days on it, messing around with it.